the sentencing of 7 Chinese nationals found guilty of 158 out of 60 charges related to kidnapping and forced labor is unfolding. Let's listen into what is happening.
Number 1 guy is from the big boss here.
Yes.
Is the big boss working?
Yeah.
Where's the big boss? Where's the big boss?
Yeah.
See this?
Yeah.
China Shield firearm store. It's in Bruma.
So, ma'am, how come he hasn't been arrested?
Where is he? Where is he?
Here. This is his store. He run a big business here.
Why has he not been
Big boss.
They're all afraid they're gonna be killed by this boss. So they keep silence all this time.
Police talk.
Why are you only talking about
And why are you not part of the people who are giving evidence to this?
We all think this is just a small problem. You know, nobody tells us what's going on. How serious is this? They all think they're gonna be fine. You know, the boss is always lying to them.
So, ma'am, why did they think they were going to be fine when they've been in prison this whole time? And
You know, they can't understand English.
Right.
And the previous lawyer, the Kruger, he knows everything, I tell you. They're all lying to them. Only the judge, he doesn't know a thing.
So you're accusing the courts of lying, of not conducting this properly.
I tell you what, these men, these accusers, they know everything. Because there's not only one boss. This is the main boss. There are many, there are 4 bosses. And at least 2 of them is right in this country. Especially this one. He's the main one. And he has the gun-related background in the Chinese community in this country.
Do you not fear for your life?
They fear of their lives. So
You are
what
you
about you?
know
No,
about it.
I am not now because they are going to kill my mother. If they bring my mother into prison, she's gonna die. She had a stroke. I have the medical report. See this? This is the medical report. This is my mother. Stroke. You see this? CVA. And now she might got a secondary stroke because her blood pressure is very high.
Please show us the picture of the main boss here.
Let's just make it clear. So pan slowly so we can see. Let's start this side and then you head over.
And maybe zoom into cameras.
Perfect. And then just slowly like this so everyone can see it properly.
And this side.
Slowly so everyone can see.
You know who hired those lawyers? The boss. They don't have money.
So who's protecting him? If you think that he hasn't been arrested, is there someone who's protecting him?
The number 1 is his man. He always interrupts everything to save these people because he wants to save the boss, you know?
So I'm trying to understand, if he hasn't been arrested, is someone protecting him? Why was he not arrested in all these years?
No one says about this. They all keep silence all this time.
Why?
Because they're afraid. Because see this? He has a gun-related background in this Chinese community. So they are afraid they might got killed by him.
Please show here.
What's your name?
Please show here.
My name? Nancy.
Can I please see?
Sorry, can you please tell us your name and last name and why is this so important to you? Why are you so upset?
The number 6 is my mother. They are going to kill her if they bring her to the prison.
Why do you say they're going to kill her? Who's going to kill her?
Because she's seriously sick. How can they put her in prison?
Do you know why there wasn't a medical report for her if she had a stroke? Because the
You see, at first, we are very poor. We don't reach. So when she got sick, we can't afford to go to the hospital. And I called a friend of mine who is a Chinese doctor. And he assessed my mother, said she already got a stroke. And then her condition is worse. Can't walk now. So we just don't have the time to get the medical report from the hospital.
The situation is tight.
And this is the reason they put her in the prison? This is ridiculous.
And ma'am, just your response to the charges that were faced here and the fact that they have been arrested.
You know, there's never human trafficking, I tell you. This is just a factory. And they treated those workers, those Malawians, very bad. Because this boss, this is all his idea. You know, he doesn't allow them to get out this factory. And he just sending them orders. These take his orders. And then the orders is getting to those Malawian workers. All right? And human trafficking is just nonsense. You see the Malawian workers, they are everywhere in this country. You can go to the China shopping center, out of the gate, right in the gate, there are many Malawian workers there waiting for work. There's no need to trafficking. This is nonsense, you know. The only problem here is that factory is not illegal and they treat those workers bad. This is truth. But human trafficking never.
So are you saying the sentence is too harsh? What are you hoping with it?
I tell you what, this case is totally a mess. There's no right communication with this accuser and the lawyer. And the boss, he never shows up because he's afraid he will be sent into prison.
They have been sentenced to 20 years altogether. So, what are they saying to you when they knew, after knowing that they have been sentenced to 20 years? What are they saying to you?
I haven't had a chance to talk to them. All right, they all covered. You know, the boss is already selling them. All right, what they say? What do they say?
What do you say to some of the workers during the trial? They pointed.
You know what? I have been in that factory too, myself, because my mother used to work there, and she only be there 3 months. 3 months, and she only do some accountant work for the boss. She never interacted with those workers. She only be in the office and do some paperwork.
The Malawian workers pointed out your mom and said she was one of the people who docked their pay month end.
No, my mother never gave salary to them. You know, she doesn't have any communication with those workers. You see? And I tell you what, this is totally, everybody is lying. Everybody, including that previous lawyer. He even met that boss, you know, because he paid him. How can they have the money to pay the lawyer? The lawyer is not cheap, right? They are expensive. How can they get the money? They don't have work all these years, right? Who paid the lawyer?
What did you expect to happen here? What did you expect to happen here today?
Name and last name.
I just want to tell you they are all lying. Okay? There's no human trafficking. At least, there's no human trafficking. I can assure you that.
Are you willing to give your name? All lying.
These accusers, they refuse to, you know, expose the boss, right? Because they are afraid. They are too afraid. Always talking, if I told him out, he will kill me. And if I don't, maybe he can take care of me if I go to the prison. This is what they thought.
Have your name and last name, but people find it.
As my family name is XIAO, and you can call me Nancy. Yeah.
Sorry. Say
XIAO is my family name. Yes.
and your first name.
And then Nancy. Nancy.
Please spell it.
Nancy.
Oh, Nancy.
Yes, Nancy.
Thank you.
Take your mother to
public hospital.
Yes, I already gathered the report.
Okay, that was Nancy. Nancy is one of the relatives of those who were being sentenced today, as you could hear, and that she is very angry. She is furious. She is engaging media, saying that this is all a lie. She doesn't believe what is happening here, saying that they will try to appeal on the sentence, saying that her mother was not supposed to be in prison because she is sick, saying that that there is someone that is being protected here. And now it is history-breaking news that those accused have been sentenced to 20 years in prison altogether. They have been given an opportunity to appeal the sentence. They might appeal the sentence next month, but because of time, back to you in studio.
Kelvin Rudla bringing us that story then, what also appears to be reaction from a daughter of one of the just sentenced Chinese nationals coming out of the High Court in Johannesburg. Thanks so much for that update.